Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of Video Clips. And I just have one announcement before I get into today's topic, and that is the Food Over Medicine License Program, which is brand new. This will start. We'll start the training at the end of July, beginning of August. There will be 2 weekend trainings. We'll do these on an ongoing basis as well, but we have a really special introductory offer that will save you a lot of money if you're one of the early people in. Essentially, what this program is all about, it's based on my book, Food Over Medicine, A Conversation That Can Change Your Life. That book came out in 2013. It's still current. There's nothing in it that's been outdated. The book is still very popular, and it's a great basis for a food-forward approach to health improvement. So basically, the way this works, you take the weekend training, you have some other online stuff to do as well. The weekend training will involve teaching you how to run a business that involves cooking classes and pantry cleaning and shopping and personal chefing and lots of different things. You may not want to do all of them, but you'll certainly know how to pick a repertoire of services to offer, and we'll teach you how to price them and all that sort of thing. And then once you complete the training, you'll be able to offer our memberships and our food products, the ones you've heard me talking about in the videos, and several of the other products that we offer at Wellness Forum. So it really does teach people to make a living at this. And we've had a request for a long time because people love our professional development programs, but they're a little bit more expensive. They're a little bit more involved, and people are saying, look, I want to be good at this. I want to help people. I just don't necessarily want to do it after a year or 2 or 5 of training, right? So anyway, if you're interested in this, I'm doing 2 free workshops, just like sneak previews, and those will be on July 7th and July 11th. If you want to sign up for one of those, or you want some information about the program, or both, and the special offer, we're going to offer a special, we are offering something special in terms of tuition discount for the first go round, then just send me an email at pampopper@msn.com. Okay, our topic today. People are still worried about getting COVID. They ask, what do I do? What drugs should I take? What supplements should I take? And it goes on and on. But almost nobody is talking about the biggest controllable risk factor, which is weight status. The most important thing that you can do if you don't want to get COVID, or cancer, or heart disease, or autoimmune disease, or high blood pressure, or acne, or reflux, or headaches, or infertility, or name something. The most important thing you can do is lose weight. According to a CDC study that was published in early 2021, almost 78% of people who've been hospitalized or needed a ventilator or died from COVID-19 were overweight or obese. And that's not surprising. I mean, over 42% of the US population is obese, and 2/3 are overweight or obese. Well, the CDC's response to this data is to encourage clinicians to, quote, consider the risk of severe outcomes in patients with higher BMIs, especially for those with severe obesity. Well, I personally think the most important thing a clinician can do is to advise overweight and obese people to lose weight. It's a risk factor for everything you don't want to get, not just COVID. The study involved, just to tell you what the numbers look like, over 148,000 adults diagnosed with COVID-19 during either an ER or inpatient visit at 238 American hospitals. Of these, 71,491 were hospitalized, and of those, 27.8% were overweight, 50.2% were obese. Conversely, the risk of hospitalization, ICU admissions, and deaths was lowest for those with BMI under 25. As BMI increased, the risk of severe illness increased as well. The effect, in other words, was dose-dependent. It's been my experience that a lot of people who are overweight often don't think they are, or they think their weight problem is not that bad. Now, these are some results from the CDC's BMI calculator, and I'm going to give you a qualifier on these. A 5'10" man at 175 pounds is overweight, at 210 pounds is obese. A 5'4" woman is overweight at 146 pounds, and 175 pounds is considered obese. But here's the big qualifier. The charts and calculators have become much more liberal over the years. A person can be overweight and still be considered normal. So I looked at some charts online that weren't CDC related, and for my height, I'm 5 feet 7 inches tall. The range of normal weight is 121 to 153. I'm close to the 121. Now, the range is good because we don't all have the same body types or sizes, but there's only so much that range covers. And I want you to think about somebody looking at me at 34 pounds heavier, which is what would be considered the range of normal. I'd be obese, even though the charts showed normal. So when you start looking at these calculators, I think you should look in your mirror and determine whether or not that would really be normal for you. But here's the point. Every extra pound you carry decreases your immune function and your lung capacity. Every extra pound you carry increases your inflammation levels, a risk factor for all diseases, not just COVID. I'm not going to say it's easy to lose weight. It's work and it involves habit change. I will say that losing weight is easier than being hospitalized, and it beats the heck out of being dead, all right? So if you need help doing this, and most people do, we can help you. Join, learn how to be a healthy, normal eater and how to live a healthy life. It is a change. I mean, again, I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It's just easier than the alternative, which is to wait for something bad to happen and then panic and address it then. But you want to be lean. I've said this for years. If you go online and look at pictures of centenarians, you don't see any obese people. They're all lean people. And they've all pretty much lived their lives without a whole lot of medical intervention. You want to be like that too. All right, that's all for today. As usual, pass this on to anybody who you think would enjoy watching it, and I will be back to you tomorrow with more news.